Hello and welcome to Mobile App Marketing video course. In this very first chapter, I'm going to show you how a very quick way to do mobile app store marketing research. So what that means is before you're building an app, it is quite important to do and research so that you know that what you're building is marketable, first of all, and how you can actually come up in the search results on App Store. It can be App Store on obviously on iOS or Google Play Store, either way, vice versa. So let's get into it. So what we'll do is in order to do the research, first of all, we have to go to Google Play Store, or you can go to App Store if you're doing iOS. It's the same strategy. Once you get into Google Play Store, then you can go to apps, just on the left hand side, you click that. And then you will see a lot of apps already here. Some of the apps are, let's say, App Starter Kit. Then you have Games Starter Kit. Then you have News and Updated Games. So depending on your domain or depending on your industry, you're going to go in that category. So let's say I want to just check out for sports, and I click sports, and then it's going to show me the app related to sports. Now, this section is very, very important, and it's very crucial for me to understand why of these apps are actually ranking and they're coming up in the first result, right? So these are top paid apps in sports. Then there are top free apps in sports. Then you have top grossing sports. Then you have top new paid sports app, and so on. So initially, if you're making or if you're building an app which is paid, then you need to look at this section. Okay, if you're building an app which is free, now there is a little psychology that you might be building an app which you already know that it has got a huge demand. Now this has to be this has to be researched as well. Now in the next chapter, I'll show you how to do that, um, how to research the market, the the size of the market that you are in, and you're building the app. What is the size of the market, as in sense how big is that size? Is it domestic, or is it domestic and international, both ways? But right now we are focusing on that if you're building an app which could be free, but it may have in-app purchases. What that means is that you give them for free and you have some level of that app, and maybe have version 1, and then you want to give them for free just to try it out and test it out. This is a good strategy to engage people if you're really building something really great and unique, and which is high in demand. Okay, but if you're very sure that your app, you have a lot of already subscribers, and you have been you have been in the industry for a long, and you have a lot of influencers to promote your app, then you might as well, you can go and make paid app. Okay, so I'm just giving an idea that why you should be going for the paid app and why you should be going for the free app. When you say free app, obviously the free app is for downloading, it is free, but you can have in-app purchases, so you can have some version free. So for example, if I want to build an app for education on digital marketing, I might want to give maybe 1 or 2 courses free, so that people will understand that this is the methodology, and this is the uniqueness of the app, and that is how I mean, if it is valuable to them, then obviously there is no doubt that because they have already tested your app, they will buy in-app purchases. Okay, so I'll leave that decision to you. So what we'll do is now is we'll pick up maybe just the very first one, because ranking on the first one paid app. We'll do a little research on this, and then we will do a research on one of the top free app here. Okay, so let's go into this. It's looked like a basketball NBA 2019. So quite a good strategy. Obviously, 2019 is not far away, and so the ideology is that it's a futuristic app, and you're not giving something which is already been outdated. Okay. Now, the other thing is that you see the NBA. This is actually a keyword, and everyone knows is National Basketball Association in the US. That can be one keyword you can put right here when you're actually building the app. And you have a very cool image which shows a player playing a basketball in sort of an icon image right here. Then what they have done is they have actually a video. So video playing and showing the app and how does it work. To me, if I look at this, this looks like quite a real to me, but it is actually inside app, and you see these are the models, or these are the dummies, those players who are playing. Now, if I go a little ahead, and then you see you see the designing and everything. It looks like really, really cool. I say 2000 beats soundtrack. So that means there's already a background sound which will make it more real. Okay. So these are some of the images that you can pick up for your app or for your own app. And then you have this different story mode. So there are different images. So you need to be very careful, and you need to design something like which looks very realistic. Now this looks very realistic to me. I haven't played this game inside the app, but I'm sure that if I play, I will certainly like it if I am a basketball follower. Okay. Now if you go a little down, there is a little description here, and it talks about obviously the features of the app. It talks about a little bit about the description of the app, but most importantly, what I want to look at is the reviews. Now in the reviews, let's say I am in the sports industry and I'm building something like similar app like this. I want to go to the reviews and see, especially the ones which has like 2 stars or 1 star, because there is some room of improvement here, which I want to take that into consideration. Okay. Obviously the 5-star is something like giving a good heads up and giving good rating and good review. But if you look at this, great improvements but still buggy. Okay. Now this is something like people won't like, and they will hesitate to download the app. Now it says it's still buggy. That means it's something and the app is not functioning properly. So that has to do with the development part. If we go down and look at this 4-star, it says it's quite nice, but why so many players don't have, most of the players not in the team, especially D Wade, and why the hell LeBron is wearing 2 guard on his. So these are some people who have already been they're really, really into basketball, and they know some of the players, and they are actually hoping to have those players inside the game. Okay, so one quick tip is that people who are actually really, really like Jordan, is it Michael Johnson? And I'm not too sure. I'm not a basketball player, but if I look at that, I would want to have those players who are right now making a good basketball as a basketball player in the recent times. I would want to make use of their name as part of those dummies. If we go down, this is one thing I just as a 1-star, I want to read this. This is a great game, but there is a lot of bugs. So the same thing is still buggy, is still bug. So that means there's a lot of it has to be reviewed, and it's from the technical side, so it needs to be corrected. Now if you look at bottom down, and you can see in-app products, so it's from 70 rupees to some 3,450 rupees per item. So when you download this, you will have some in-app purchases, so that you can make the purchase. installs are 5,000 plus, so that means it is 5,000 plus people have downloaded it. And if you go into the reviews again, there are about 628 reviews. Now, reviews are very important, not just because of to gain some insights about the app, but also it boosts the ranking on the app app store. Now I can visit the website if I like. It's a developer website, and there's his email address. They have a privacy policy, and so on. So what, all in all, the designing and what we need to look at in here is, which is the images and the stuff about the app, which obviously give us some ideology that if we are in the same domain in the sports and we're building something like this, so we need to make sure that obviously out of this I can say that the app needs not to be buggy. If there are bugs, you need to correct them and then upload or update the app into the newer version. Okay, let's get into the second one, which is the top free sports. Let's look at this. So snooker is quite popular. I do play snooker, and they have the same thing. So 8-ball pool. Okay, this is also a kind of a keyword, 8-ball pool, and there is a video. Okay, it looks like looks like that the apps which are on the top rating, they have a video. So it becomes quite, I think, necessary to actually to woo the users to download the app. If I show a video, a short video, let's play this video and see. If I play this to see if it's about 30 seconds. Right, so nice music, and it is showing quite clearly about the app, how you can play pool. I'm sure that there would be thousands and thousands of other app who would be doing and selling the pool game. But why is this on the top is what we want to understand. All right, now look at the amount of ratings. This is like gone in millions. Like this is really, really big. So that means it has actually been quite optimized, and it is it has got really, really high ratings, and it has got really, really cool images as well. Okay, so this is something which we need to pick up, and it is a free app. So that is why, I mean, people have not hesitated to download the app. And if you say the ratings is only 1, I mean, that means this app is really, really cool. I might download and try this out myself. If you look at these reviews, the game is fun and challenging, but let's be honest, too many bots and the games are rigged. You never win a real amount of coins on the free spin and so on. Why has got 5-star? Let's look at 1-star. I have many times been close to beating my opponents, but there is a cheat sheet used. My shot, 2 balls left, mine, and the 8-ball. So there's something like they're talking about inside the game and they're playing. If you go down, let's look at the installs. Like you see, there's like millions of installs. So that means this app is actually quite good to work, and they have digital in-app purchases. So you have 10 rupees and going up to 6,770 rupees. If you imagine, if you take the average of this cost, and if you then multiply with the installs, then you can understand even the free app, which I was talking before, even the free app can make so much of money. Okay, and it is like in millions, literally. I'm not sure how many people would have bought for 10 rupees. I'm sure that if they have bought for 10 rupees, they would have upgraded and they would have bought for more. This is quite exciting, and this is quite nice to see. Okay, so if you want to get onto this something like this, you need to take some of the tips and the ideas from the apps which are actually rating higher on the Google Play Store or App Store, it's the same strategy. You can just go ahead and just choose the category and just see if that belongs to your category, or if you're building something like that. But make sure that the idea here is that if you're building an app, if you've already decided, if you're not sure that if your app is going to be a paid one or is going to be free, that is where you need to make the decision right in the beginning, and then make build the app according to that marketing strategy, and you build the app according to that structure. Okay, that is it for this chapter. I will see you in the next one, where we will reveal how we can actually look at the size of the market of your domain. Okay, rightio, stay tuned. Bye for now.